Hey guys, that's your boy Dub Z,
40 Cal,
and you're watching Dub Z TV. Today we're going to do a review on our episode 14. Was it 13? Episode 13.
13.
What was the name of this episode?
I don't even remember. I actually haven't.
It was something to do with Tommy.
I actually don't remember what this episode was called, but I do think it was a good episode.
Well, yeah. So it was, yeah.
It
So
was a good, great
anyway,
episode.
It was episode 13 of Power. But before we get into everything like that, please like and subscribe if you're new to WZ TV to get more notifications, or hit those notification buttons, and you'll get more Power content and more reviews, music, and entertainment news from this channel. Also, don't forget to either check out the Icymaker channel. He still got some content on there that everyone needs to check out over there. So please do check on. If you like it, like and subscribe to the Icymaker channel as well. So without further ado, let's move on to the Power episode 13. Now, this episode, very good episode. I must say, it's got to be probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah,
one thing
I think this season overall is probably one of the better.
And I'm gonna say this only because this, right? I have a lot of characters in Power that I like for different things, and Ghost is obviously my favorite character. He's the main character, and he's my favorite character. Then my second favorite character was Angela, and then
Ghost, Angela,
and right. Yeah. Then Tommy, and then then Tasha, and all. I like all these characters for different things they bring. Now, and that being said, this episode, Tommy. This was a Tommy episode, and one thing that Tommy does most of all is give us what we want.
Yeah. He's a very entertaining, very deliberate character.
If someone says something stupid and he's supposed to get smacked, trust me, and
that's gonna come from
he's
Tommy.
Gonna smack him.
Yeah.
If somebody's supposed to get shot, best believe Tommy's gonna shoot him. It's very, very seldom that Tommy's gonna let you down in the scene. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I got. So
coming into this episode, you gotta remember the Italians was an issue. The Lisa Marie, the tape with Proctor left. We know that was still an issue. We know there were people shooting at Ghost and Tommy when they met up in episode 10. So it's a lot of issues there, a lot of pieces that were still going on with Tommy. That the Lakeisha, how did he know Ghost didn't kill Lakeisha? So this episode basically fills in most of that. This episode you get, again, these previous 3 episodes, and the next 2 fills in the pieces. With this one, this basically finishes Tommy's story. We don't really need... With Tommy, we might see him again in the next 2 episodes, but we basically get closure on Tommy. And he basically gets out of everything. I think the most pressing thing of his worry was the Italian and the Lisa Marie... The illegal wiretap,
yes, absolutely.
The illegal FBI wiretap. And this episode, we basically clear all of that. Yeah. Yes.
This episode, yes, it was a Tommy-filled episode. What was great about this episode is we got to go back once again. In all these other episodes, we were going back within things that would happen simultaneously leading up to what happened in episode 10. So we got to go back with Tommy and revisit certain things that were happening as far as things that he was thinking of, like going to confront Ghost about this whole this recording that Lisa Marie had. Lisa Marie is her name?
Yeah, Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie. Things like that, like something that he thought that was was gone because
gone.
Go said it, or he thought Proctor got rid of it. But of course, we all know that that was a lie. And then the shootout happens, in which we already know that happens, but now we see it a little bit from a different angle. You know, and it's funny because Tommy shoots the one guy, runs off. There was still another guy alive. But he got away, and Tommy ran to the car and got in the car and drove off.
Yeah. I think that was an interest. We still don't exactly know where that came. I think I know now, you know, but we still don't know. That episode doesn't really tell us where that shootout came from.
I think that's something we're gonna find out. In these next 2 episodes.
Yeah, in the preview, it shows you know, Cedric it shows where those guys stem from.
Yeah,
I think the most important thing here, I think, was Tommy and when he kidnapped Lisa Marie and their whole interaction there. I think that's what really made this episode here, and how, like, again, Tommy, he went up against Vincent. I forgot who's the other guy, the whole Italian.
Because
basically the whole mafia, he's just like, F it, I'm taking Lisa Marie, and you know, you give me the recording, I give you Lisa Marie, and we have a little, you know, Tommy, almost like a man-to-man or man-to, whatever you want to call it, with Tommy, Lisa Marie, and they kind of bond a bit, not so much, you know, but you do see somewhat of a bond between them, which I thought was interesting. Overall,
I think what was good is, you know, is highlight a few moments, you know, just starting off with the fact that, yes, this recording came into play. Lisa Marie, you know, I guess she was staying with Benny's sister, I believe.
Benny's sister, or
I believe she's like a relative, a sister, I believe, and obviously she knows that she feels Benny's not coming home because she knows,
she knows
what's going on. She knows, and basically, she lets her aunt know that. I mean, aunt actually hears Lisa Marie playing this on her computer. On her laptop, and she hears the recording, and she's like, "Wow, okay, let's let's see, you know, if anyone knows,
let's hear it,
you know, who's on those recordings." You know, the funny thing is, they go in the diner, they meet up with Tariq, and they ask him, do they know anything about Tommy or anything, and he's just sitting there lying. Let me tell you, Tariq is a bad liar. Like I don't think he can really lie that well. Like, you know what I mean? And I mean,
he's a bad liar, but he gets away with it.
Because she read right through him. She saw that this guy is not lying.
That scene there was pretty good because it was like,
and she was like,
I don't know whose time never.
She was like, and he was like, "Can I take the recording and take it to my mom and see if she could, if she recognizes the voice?" And she was like, no. This is going to stay with me. And, okay.
Yeah, she saw right through him.
She saw right through him.
Which is very smart
of her. Very, very smart of her.
That was also a
And
good
it's funny,
there.
You know, he meets up with Tommy, tells Tommy this recording still exists. So, you know, what Tommy does, you know, Tommy's a bold guy. he pulls up, goes over there, takes those Vincent, some guys out that's guarding Lisa Marie, gets in there, gets the girl. She's with him now. He has not necessarily for a ransom, but he wants the recording. So he knows that Vincent's Benny's sister has the recording, and he's not gonna give Lisa Marie up unless he has the recording. And this is what brings him has to have a little bit further beef with the Italians, which is Vincent. And I forgot the other big mob dude,
mob guy.
because he looked like he was gonna tear Vincent up if Vincent didn't take care of this issue.
If he didn't take care of Egan, Tommy, and it looks like he knows Teresi
right.
and all that.
Which also makes me know that Tommy couldn't even stick around anyway if he wanted to, because those
guys were going to get him.
They were going to be after
So
anyway.
I think Tommy knew even at this point that it's all or nothing. He got to get the recorded, and he's got to leave town. There's even a scene before that where he meets up with his mom, where he's like, his mom's like, "Hey, you should leave. Like, you should probably just head out of here." And so even
he had a great bond with Lisa Marie. They spoke about things, and it actually put it in his perspective. Whereas Tommy realized that him and the girl actually are alike.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. People around them keep dying, and all they want is just love, and that's what he, that's there's a couple moments in this episode that Tommy, when as tough as he wanted to be, kind of bring him. He
brings himself
He was
down.
going to break. It's like when he ran up on Tasha and pulled the gun on her after finding out that he knows that she's the one that killed Lakeisha. Now he was gonna shoot her, but when she turned around and she was like, "Okay, well, make sure you take care of Tariq and
make sure you
and the baby for her, and you could see his face just about to like kind of break a little bit, and then
and with that scene, I think I didn't quite get why he didn't shoot. I don't know if because he felt sorry for Tasha, or he realized this was wrong, or maybe he realized Tasha did the right. I don't know. They didn't really delve into his thought process there, whether he just felt bad, was like, I can't do it, that's my homegirl, or maybe he thought, you know what, Tasha, maybe he believed her with the paper where she was going to snitch with Keisha. So that's something I think they could, it doesn't matter at this point now. Obviously, he didn't kill Tasha. Whatever reason he did let it go, but I would like to know which reason was it.
What made him change his mind.
And the thing with the Lisa Marie, their bond, I think, their conversation, Tommy and her, I think even gets Tommy to realize, you know what? Ghost is my dude. Like, he starts to realize a lot of things. And I think that final conversation where he returns Lisa Marie, he's like, I gotta go save my friend, because I think before that, I think he found out Dre was gonna kill, or was it after?
Oh yeah. It was around that. It was during the same time. Because
it was around the same time.
He got the phone call. She was sitting there, and 2-Bit called him and told him like, "Yo, Dre, this guy is dead. The big dude.
The big dude. Yeah.
What's his name? The big.
I forgot his name, but
I don't know we got brain farts today. So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but he got killed because Dre clapped him, and he tried to let him know that Dre twisted a lot of his stuff around. So things that he might have thought that that Ghost was behind was not Ghost. The whole setup and everything, and
so then afterwards he goes to talk to Tariq, just to kind of like, hey, listen, there's a lot of things I realized. Obviously, Tariq wasn't with it. He still got a lot of hate for Ghost. Then, he gets ambushed by Vincent, which is really, I thought, was one of the better scenes this episode, and he ends up somehow. He ends up gunning down all of them somehow.
It was like he just had. It was just like he just kind of like. When that scene happened, it's almost like he had his own setup on how he was gonna do the situation, even if he would have lost. Yeah, because when he got out the car, put it on.
Car came in front, car came in the back, trapped them, and like you said,
when he put that car in neutral, and then he popped the trunk, and he took out his gun, it was like he already knew how he was gonna play this.
How he was gonna do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because he did. It was really a great scene.
It was strategic. It was like one of the best of Tommy moments right there. Like one of those
moments there. And he ends up getting to Vincent. Vincent mentions something that's very interesting. I wonder where they're going to take this. That it was Tariq that he told us your location, which I thought was, okay, that's really interesting. We'll see where they go with that.
That's gonna.
So then he ends up going to Truth to the nightclub, and then he sees Ghost shot in the floor, blood running. Then we notice that Tommy actually sees the shooter. which is interesting. And his reaction was almost like, what? Like, he was shocked. So, he has one final, and I think the way that ended was really, really good. His homeboy, his day one is right there with him.
Yeah, that was a very, very emotional scene.
Yeah, that was a really great scene
when he actually got there and he was, and he, see, this is the part where it leads us to, like, what's going on, because he looks up and goes is like, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
And with that itself, we know Tommy, had it been anybody else, it could have been Angel Valdez, it could have been Blanca Rodriguez, it could have been Cooper Sachs, it could have been Ramona.
Yeah.
It could have been Tate. He would have gunned them down. So
he would have clapped them up.
He would have gunned them down.
Yeah, Tommy, he's one of those where
you're not gonna do this to my brother right here. He's leaking right now.
Exactly.
So it had to be someone that Ghost loved, and maybe even Tommy might have loved as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be either Tasha, or of course the person we thought all along. Tariq.
Yeah, Tariq. All right. No, I know there's a lot of Ramona. I think those theories are just kind of...
Yeah, I think they're dying down, especially
it's kind of funny, yeah.
After these leaks that's been out there now, we have these leaks that have been going around. We see a leak where Tariq actually pulling the gun and actually shooting Ghost, while Ghost is trying to talk him down, which is not working, and Tasha tries to get there, but she's way too late. And it looks like she tries to help Tariq get away, and she winds up going down for the murder of James St. Patrick. Okay? And then there's another leak of her.
A lot of leaks,
actually pulling the trigger as well.
There's a lot of leaks, so that's why it's like, I think they gotta go in the direction where Tariq, it just makes the most sense.
Yes, I think
as to how we get to that from the next two episodes, that'll be the most interesting part too. But we'll just have to wait and see what they plan on doing. Yeah.
Well, so overall, this was a great episode. I enjoyed this episode. I think we enjoyed this episode.
We enjoyed it. Like this.
I would like to see where Tommy goes from here. If he's going to go from here, does he ever make it to LA? Does he meet the LA Connect? One thing that was also kind of interesting is that while we didn't really get to see Kate Egan cry in the episode before when she was getting the money to when Paz was, bumping into Paz around that time, we got to see her being very emotional and cry about Ghost's death now, and really get to see how she really felt about James St. Patrick as her son versus.
We forgot to mention, Ghost left her a little. What was it? Some cash?
He left her some money.
He left her some money. He gave her some
enough money to hold her down for a while. That's why she said, "I don't," told Tommy, "I don't need you anymore. Ghost, let me some money." So we get to see that. So Tommy's all on his own now. So now we get to see what he's really going to do now. He has enough experience in life to make him rebirth himself into a whole new thing. Let's see what happens.
With Tommy, most likely he's going to go to Cali, do drugs again, do stuff.
Yeah, he will, but not who knows.
The only thing I think they did leave off, he's still wanted for the murder of what was his name, Pancho, right?
Yeah.
That statement,
right? So who knows? He may still be running around with that.
So technically, they should have a warrant for his arrest. They never really delved on that. He ended up killing what's his name, the snitch.
Spanky.
Yeah,
so
Spanky. So
he killed Spanky. That was a funny part right there. Actually, that was actually funny.
That was actually a funny scene, but we never really, maybe he killed them and that's it. They don't have any, he did put down a statement, but who knows? Anyways, that's really it, right?
Yeah. So let us know what you think about the episode. Was the episode good? Comment below on your thoughts. And also, who do you guys think shot Ghost? There's only 2 episodes to go. Leave your thoughts and theories down below. And we will be here next week. And we're going to go over a step closer so we actually find out who actually shot James St. Patrick. So, as for that, that's your boy Dub Z.
40 Cal.
You're watching Dub Z TV.